There we go. That way I can get this up for you guys. We've got a small group today so far, and that does concern me a little bit because I thought we'd have a full house today. Our next meeting together, our final meeting together, happens to land on Christmas Eve. So I really expected on Christmas Eve we'd have a very small group, which is okay. But that does mean today is our fifth out of six call together. So I want to be able to really dive in and see how you're doing, answer your questions. Where are you at now that we're 10 weeks into this? So, because we're a small group, just unmute yourself. Nothing new to
I'm
report on my end.
I'm feeling pretty good.
But
After our call yesterday, I'm really excited and I feel much more confident.
awesome.
And thank you for helping me cross over that line.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Um, because I've just been very anxious about where am I at and am I doing this right? So very helpful and I
Good.
truly appreciate it.
It's an honor for me. What they say, it takes 10,000 hours to master a new skill. So, you know, when we're learning something new, it's challenging. Welcome in, Pat. It says Pat's iPhone. Oh, I see you. Hey there.
Yeah, did it. Hello.
Hello.
Whoops. Um,
I'm going to pause that so I can hear you all. Okay. So I was showing an image from one of my students who took the last Pin and Prosper, the class right before you guys. And she's really honing in on affiliate products for Amazon specifically. And this is proof that you can have like, I'm not going to say crappy graphics because that would be an insult to her, but basic images, as long as you have the right keywords. She showed a picture of her just holding a book. That's it. That's the picture. It says Experience Jesus Really. That's the name of the book. That one pin has had over 9,200 impressions on it. 196 people clicked into the pin, and 262 people saved that pin, which is wild. So she's getting lots of clicks to her Amazon store, which is incredible to see. Because as you guys know, they'll cookie to her now for 24 hours. Hey, Phil. Ah, yes. I'm thrilled to have 2 more weeks with you guys as well, but I have to admit this has gone by pretty quickly. But I'm not the one learning, so you might feel differently. Becky, come on out.
okay. So on Monday, you looked at my Pinterest page, and I have posts on there about faith and Bible verses,
Yes.
and I don't have them linked to any place because I don't really. I'm sharing them there because I'm posting them in my social media.
Yep.
So I thought I might as well share them there because faith is part of my brand, I think. So would it make sense if I link them to like a Bible app or some other place that I don't benefit from financially?
If it's in your heart to do so, do
Mm-hmm.
so. Because I'm about building the kingdom just as much as you are.
Mm-hmm.
The coach, the marketer, and the trainer in me says, are you crazy? I want you to benefit. I want you to monetize. And so does our Heavenly Father. So there's nothing wrong with that. And that's why I mentioned um, whether it's me, whether it's Butch or Amanda, there's a lot of us in this group who have partnered with the Brilliant Plus app, which is essentially it's similar to a Bible app, but it's teachings through Graham Cook and certain guests. So it's relational building, not religion. And so it's $10 a year to join as an affiliate right now. And then the membership itself, it's $47 a month to be a member, a user of the app, which includes events and we'll call discipleship classes, things like that through Zoom. Um, that might benefit you for where you're at and kind of where you're headed. Otherwise, I would say, are you an Amazon affiliate? I don't remember.
I'm not.
Amazon or Walmart or something to
Okay.
find. Let me grab them. Hold on.
Okay.
These are like adult coloring pages, but they're all scripture. They're all Bible verse. And so my daughter and I, will color together. We have large print Bible word search that we do together. So things like that that are just a little different that you could link arms with something like an Amazon or a Walmart and just point them to different products that would work for you as well.
Okay. Like that.
It's your time. And as much as I love Jesus and we're all here with one mission, I love what you're doing. As this person who wants to protect you, I would just say, and also, how can we help you impact more people? And you do that through earning more.
Right. Agreed. Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure. Hi, Louise. Hey, Lynn. I'm just clicking the button and not acknowledging, so forgive me. It's nice to see your faces. So, Louise, it says that you're not muted, but I can't hear you, so it's a little strange. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. But if you have questions, feel free to type them in the chat for me, okay? Kate's asking, what does Amazon require to approve you as an affiliate? I might do a training on that in the group before we conclude our time together. Phil's giving me a thumbs up, so that's a good idea. You just apply. And on Monday, for those of you who either want to come on as an Amazon affiliate or you already are, that Monday morning training is like a must watch for you because there's some things in there about setting up your global store, your global settings. I have a client, a individual, like one-on-one client, and all she's doing is pushing out her affiliate links for Amazon. And she knows for a fact that certain people are clicking her links, but she's not getting paid. She's not seeing those updates. I don't know what, it was like, it was a God moment. He literally had me go in and look at her Amazon account. I wouldn't have done this if it was just me. I was like, let me look at something. And it turns out that she had not turned on her global settings. So she was only eligible to sell within the United States. So anyone who clicked on her links through Pinterest that were outside of the United States, she wasn't getting credit for those purchases. And then the other piece to that is, so that's number one, making sure that you're set up to sell globally. And number two is there is a place in your affiliate dashboard wherever you're dropping affiliate links, whether it's a blog, which we may have to look at this if you have an affiliate with Amazon, and or Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you're going to be sharing those affiliate links, you do want to notify Amazon and they ask you to drop your direct link back there in your affiliate dashboard. So I'll do a little light training on that, Kate, just to help you get set up. Amanda? You're getting the finger.
Oh, yeah, because we both had our microphones on, not a good thing. Did you say something about Pinterest doesn't like affiliate links or something, or am I just getting confused with something?
No, you can use affiliate links on Pinterest.
Okay.
Are you talking about Amazon specifically?
No, I just, if I was an affiliate for a t-shirt, faith t-shirt
Oh.
company or something like that,
Yeah.
if it's okay to put I guess it would be their website link.
You should. I
Okay.
recommend you do. A few years ago, Pinterest didn't allow affiliate links. And so there's still a lot of people out there who haven't educated themselves with current times. Pinterest did open up the ability to be an affiliate marketer on Pinterest within the last probably 2 years or so. So there's a lot of fake news out there with people saying, oh, you can't. No, that's a lie. You certainly can. And as a matter of fact, Amazon, once you hit their influencer status, they have Pinterest specific teachings and trainings with their Amazon influencers to show you specifically how to make money on Pinterest. So
What means influencer status?
it's one step up from the associates, which is the affiliate partnership. And that means they want to know that you have influence. And you do that through showing you've got a good size following somewhere, doesn't matter where. I was approved because my Instagram followers was like 20,000. So I don't know what the criteria is, but it's cool once you get to that level because you can have your own storefront and create your own aisles and your own products, and it gets really interesting once you hit influencer.
Can I ask a question? I know I'm kind of overstepping on Amanda here, but you're like hitting on something that I'm thinking about right now, what you're saying, and I don't want to lose it because
No, you're fine.
Okay. So with this influencer status, if you're an affiliate and
Hello.
you just all of a
Hello.
sudden shovel
We hear
a
you now,
whole lot
Louise.
of
Okay.
hello. If you shovel a whole lot of business in there, because I don't have a lot of influence per se on the internet, but if I just traveled a whole lot of business into them, would they possibly upgrade me because of that, or it's only because of how much influence you have on the internet?
Yeah, they wouldn't. That's a great question. And the truth is, even though it's called influencer, they don't really care about your followers. What they care about is your engagement. And that's a little secret that I've learned just being in their world for so long. So, this is a hack that many people have used with a very small group of followers on whatever platform you choose. It could be Instagram, it could be Facebook. If you had a circle, a group like us here, and you're like, hey, I really want to get approved for Amazon influencer, you would schedule a couple of posts out. And then you would tell us, hey, friends, I need your help. I'm trying to get approved. I need you all to go comment on my post. So what happens is it could be 5 or 10 of us, but because there's so much engagement, that's what they look at as influence. So you might have a few followers, but a lot of engagement. And if you went to apply for the Amazon influencer program right immediately after we all hyped up your post,
You
they
might
would
qualify.
they would
yeah.
approve you. Mhm.
So that's why, like, whenever you're like watching something and everybody's saying, "Hey, if you like that, hit a 1," so that that's how they're getting the massive engagement for something like that.
Yes.
I
Yep,
always
it's
wondered
all
why
about
they're
engagement.
so persistent about. We need you to put in a 1, put in a 2, put in a whatever. It's like, why? What's? I'm like watching. I'm focusing. Now you want me to like divert to my keyboard, and now I'm going to lose track of what I was
Yep.
doing. So okay, now I
Yes.
understand that. I see my hand is gone. Does that mean that I got pulled in right now that I can ask my other question?
Yeah.
Okay. So lots of excitement going on in my life. Some of it not that I really wanted. Welcome to life. Yeah, I don't have a credit card right now. This is interesting. Facebook ads, somebody that was advertising a health product that I wanted, and I've got a friend who's diabetic. I'm pre-diabetic. I wanted to buy it for my friend as a gift because it's instead of doing the diabetic stick your finger all the time, it's like O2 sensor you just put on your finger and it like reads your diabetes. Supposedly, now I'm questioning it because they gave me a price. My price was $79.90 whatever, $79.97 whatever cents. And then I get the email, my receipt, And then I get another email. Oh no, your price has been jacked almost $40 because it costs us for packaging and handling, but we didn't charge you for shipping. But on one receipt it says shipping, and on the other one it says shipping. So next I'm involved with my credit card company and PayPal because they're going through PayPal and it's fraudulent, and boom, my credit card's gone. And I mean, and they're advertising on Facebook. I was like, wow, like here's your advertisement. This is big, and yet you're being fraudulent, which was really stunning. So my excitement, everybody be careful when you're shopping this holiday season, because apparently, I mean, they said, all right, we had like this little discussion going on by email, and I told them, no, you gotta, like, no, I'm not accepting this. You gotta like cancel my sale. And I said, all right, we're gonna cancel it. And the charge went through anyhow, which now that I told my credit card, now I have no credit card. We're waiting for it to be shipped to me. Too much excitement, not what I was expecting for the holidays. Not my question, but throwing that in for everybody because we're involved in social media, and I thought big mega corporations would protect you, but no. This is the second time, because I had one company was selling canned food, predominantly meats, and it was fantastic deal. I ordered cases and cases because I'm like a prepper.
Bill, give me your question, buddy.
Okay.
Just
right.
so I can get to everybody.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. Wait, you muted yourself.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay, so I have been involved for the last week in cloning myself.
Okay.
And this whole course of this, and they're talking about cloning, and I did like a really cool clone. I'd love to show it to you. But my question is, do you feel like one was cloning yourself and they're like really serious, like use the clone instead of you for speaking for everything, really intense thing. And the other one was this other guy is using clones, not perfect, but for comedic kind of like put into like a video that I could put on Pinterest or from one of the other social medias that are gonna post in my Pinterest, and then put in my site that it's gonna lead to. Do you think that that would work, or is it better if I'm only like serious, me 100% serious, as opposed to some comedic review and entertaining purpose, and then try to divert them?
I'm an anomaly. I don't get this whole AI cloning BS that we're doing. It's like, let my computer talk to your computer, and then we'll just sit back here and not have anything to do with each other. I know that upset you. I don't mean to, but what?
No, I'm not upset. I just
Your
I
face is
wanted
like,
to say something, but I was like holding my tongue. I didn't realize my face was giving it away.
it is. You don't have a good poker face. But
I'm
let me
not a
finish
poker
my
player.
thought.
Yeah.
Right now, we're in such a huge burst of AI. It's not going to slow down. It's only going to ramp up harder, faster, and more. But the predictions are by the end of 2026, humans are going to be craving more authentic human connection.
Okay.
And so I would say blend if you can. You can join the AI hype. I have no desire to. And by like I said, the end of next year, we're going to be so just done with AI, everything. People are going to want to see more human connection. So don't remove yourself completely. Just stand out from the crowd.
Can I give you a one fast show of the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. Oops, I have to move everybody out of the way.
Butch, what do you mean downlink?
Basically, Facebook, YouTube, because I do a lot of AI. One, been teaching it for 3 years, but also
Oh, you're
changing
the
out
right
pictures. Anything that's AI generated right now, a lot of the companies are asking you to mark it as AI.
Yeah.
If you don't, they'll kill your account. I've had friends that lost their accounts, and then they don't give it the same ranking as if it was a shared and it's alive. Now, AI video is going through, but it has to be from one of the professional softwares out there. I mean, Amanda's hated AI since I started using it, but AI is not new. Green screens is AI.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah, it's not
AI
new.
in the TV back in 1980
I
when I
was
was
gonna
with
say.
TV stations, so it's not new. Uh, it's like you said, it's a burst. If you're cloning yourself, now, if you did the dogs around you, Phil, I can look at that picture and instantly every dog has got the same expression on it. That's fake. You don't have it, and I'm gone.
So it's not entertaining in your view. It's
Not entertaining. It's a bunch of nothing.
oh
And I'm not being mean,
no, it's okay. I appreciate your opinion. I need to
uh,
know.
because it's one of those things that every and I can I could show you AI generated photos from 4 years ago where you had eight
No
people in
fingers.
the yeah.
Oh,
Well, you had 8 people in the photo, but it was 4 sets of duplicates. They were exactly the same picture, just placed differently. We're progressed now, and it's what Glenn was talking about. What we're in that semantics. That's what I got so excited about. Google, Claude, Anthropic, which is Claude, but we're to the point now that AI is taking over, and I hate it because Google. I was trying to get maps today to deliver food packages, and they were giving me maps of redistricting for voting because that's what's hot in the news. Took me 10 minutes to get out of it to get a map. So all of these things are coming out that are automatically changing what we're doing. Um, if you're going to clone yourself, you want to clone yourself for an avatar type deal. A talking head clone YouTube will almost shut down your shares. They will not push you out. And when I say downlink, that basically they're not going to push you out anywhere because
Okay.
you hit that marker that says AI Gen.
oh,
I
so
wanted to make
it's
sure
not
your
like Kim is
terminology.
talking about they're gonna cut you out of there.
Well, they won't cut you out, but
They won't share you out.
they won't promote you out.
They'll minimize you.
Right. And the minute that now, do I do a lot of AI? Absolutely. Does it get shared? Um, Kim shared my page, and we looked at the video with the crosses, the ocean. That was 100% AI, 100%.
That wasn't a clone.
But it wasn't a clone; it was original. And I've got posts in Pinterest that are getting nailed with that. I've got one, Kim, that's 6 weeks old that's got like 75 saves.
Wow. They're performing really well for you. So, Phil, I'm going to tell you that I love the way that picture looked. That was probably as authentic for AI that I've seen. I think you did a very good job. I
They
think it
taught a
looks,
lot of prompting and how to use AI to coach your prompt and then put it in.
yes.
And you could see the original picture was my wife shot that of me in the house. I got rid of everything from the house and then put it into the AI and had the prompt put me into on the back porch on a deck with the dogs all paying the attention of only large breeds with a green yard and large trees. It's exactly what I told it, and that looked exactly what I got.
Yep.
And Butch, you and I are older gentlemen. I'm 65, and to me, this technology is mind blowing. I don't get it. You're used to it. I was so blown away that I did that. And my old friends that saw it, that I sent it to them, they're like, "What are you going into being a dog walker?" They don't know the difference.
They
Just
have
like
no
me.
idea.
We get it, Butch. We were all like dumbfounded by this.
Where everyone in this group, like we are among probably, I'm probably the youngest in the last generation to be able to say we've seen everything from Apple and DOS, beepers, pagers, cell phones, laptops. We've seen it all. And now we're dealing with this AI stuff. So, but I will tell you, when people say like drink responsibly, AI responsibly, I'm going to tell you for everyone here, Pinterest knows human psychology better than any other platform. So there is a new toggle feature on all of our Pinterest accounts that we can log into. So like my husband, he's in his 50s. He hates AI, hates it with a passion. He refuses to get on the bandwagon. I'm like, thank God you have me because you're going to need me. You can't fight this. But the new toggle on Pinterest says you can turn anything that is AI generated, modified, anything AI related off.
Mm.
And there are people who are doing that. He's done that with his account already. So for those who are only creating AI generated images, you're going to definitely lock yourself out and not be found. And that's why I say just bring the balance.
Okay. One last thing let me
The-
say, and then I'll.
Well, before you do, Phil, let me jump in.
Yeah.
Let him put his picture back up, Kim, if you don't mind.
My picture?
Yeah, just the one in the hallway.
Okay. Oh, in the hallway? Yeah, hang on 1 second.
And leave it up for just a second.
Yeah, you got it.
Lynn, don't fall asleep waiting for us, okay?
Sorry, Lynn. Oh, let me get it out of
Okay,
our way.
good.
There we go.
No, that's
It looked a lot like me. It really did. I was impressed that it did that well. I thought I was going to end up looking like a mongoloid or something when I did it.
I
I
think
was
it
impressed
looks
that it looked
good
really
enough.
close for me.
fabulous.
Yep, got it.
Yeah. It
Butch
does.
is going to do something and then connect with you in a little
Okay.
bit. So give him a
All
few
right.
minutes. He's up to something.
He's
Oh,
up to
that's
something.
okay. I love being educated. The last thing I was going to say in this thing, and the guy that was teaching it, apparently he's really big in this, and he sold $1 million worth of courses literally while I was watching him. And he was today was like talking about globally what's going on. Apparently, China has made it mandatory. All their students are now being taught AI, whereas in the United States, it's like not really approved. Schools don't want it. And he said like maybe only 18% of kids in the United States have anything to do with AI, but in China, it's now been mandated they have to learn this to be able to, I guess, automate themselves to be more productive or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yep. And
I
that's
just
what
was amazed by it. Now I got to find where the button is to block me. There we go. Mute.
you're fine. All right, Lynn, come on out.
Mine is a quick yes or no question.
Yeah.
You
You can ask
mentioned,
any question you want.
well, you had commented, it really wasn't a done deal, that you said, oh, maybe we should do a Descript session. I don't remember how long ago that was now, but I just
Yes.
want to remind you because we only have
Thank
2
you.
sessions left.
Thank you. Descript and Amazon. I've got you. Do you have Descript yet?
Yes, I do. And I'm
Okay.
using it, but I'm sure that I can use it better, especially because we're now on this AI bandwagon. And I'm noticing, just point of observation, that I don't know how many of you are following Ray. You're not doing this yet, but Ray is. Almost every single one of his
Ugh.
selfies is AI
It's
generated the last
annoying
3
me.
weeks.
I'm like, will you stop? I mean,
Yeah.
stop. Ah, it's annoying me.
And I've noticed that. And then I have some friends who I've been in this business with for, the last 5 or 7 years, and they're saying that AI, they're actually going out and blasting those people who are using AI as their selfies, saying it's so disingenuous because you're frauding your followers. I'm like, well, if you don't
Catfish.
jump on the bandwagon.
Here's the
Well-
deal. I'm just gonna say, because I love filters. I've always used filters. And I know people feel like AI is super scandalous, but I'm just gonna say, especially men who had like wives in the 50s, we have concealer, ladies. Like we pack on the concealer to cover our under eye bags, and we pack on the foundation. Louise, you're beautiful. And then we put the makeup on and we color our hair, we put fake lashes on. So when it comes nighttime and it's like husband wife time and you're taking all the things off, your husband's gotten catfish. Like we don't need AI to catfish. I think about this all the time. So I have 2 questions for you, Lynn. Number 1, just personal question. How do you feel about all of Ray's AI photo bombs? Because they're everywhere.
I think it's overdone.
Yeah. Okay.
And I wish he would go back to his own pictures in the garden when
See?
he's recording himself on his prayer walk.
Phil, this is what I'm talking about right here. We're already getting fed up with it. It's going to blast. I'm working with some big major people in the industry, and their prediction is by the end of 2026, they're going to feel like me and Lynn do right now. Like, give us the humans.
Well,
And
how about
Amanda.
this adaptive software though that like splices your stuff for you? Is that going to be
You're
viewed
good.
kind of like AI that it's going to get us blocked also or minimized?
Talk to Butch later about that.
Okay,
He's got
But
you.
to your point
gotcha.
about the filters, it's
Yes.
funny that you bring that up because the woman who I've been engaging with mostly about it's disingenuine. I can't believe she posts almost every other day saying stop using AI to create your content. Well, I come back and saying if you don't jump on the bandwagon, you're going to miss the boat. And it does not
Mhm.
have to be a selfie like some people are doing.
Yeah.
I got into a free 1 hour whatever workshop type thing, and most of what they taught was creating cartoon, so you're making fun of yourself
Yep.
using AI to do that, and in doing so you're bringing in a different demographic, so to speak. The people are used to seeing selfies, the people are used to your serious content, or whatever your persona happens to be. If they see a cartoon, there could be somebody flashing by saying, "Oh, that looks interesting." And then you've got a new follower because something different, because AI helped you get there. I can't draw a cartoon.
I can't see other people's Pinterest metrics. I wish I could, because then I would show you. This is one of my private clients. She works with basically only AI right now. And if you look at her Pinterest account, she has 64,700 monthly views to her Pinterest account. This
Wow.
chick is earning money hand over fist right now. But if we look, every single image she's creating, it's all AI. She's only creating AI images right now, and her Pinterest account is blowing up. And she leads people to her blog. And in the blog, she's generating leads to her lead magnet. She's selling affiliate products. Uh, Let me go back to her main account. Let
That's
me go
so
to
what I
creative.
wanted to do after taking this class was just
Watch.
real quickly make stuff to flood onto my Pinterest.
This here, AI. There's one pin that she created. Everything here, it's AI. All of this is AI. All of it. And one pin within a month, it was less than 4 weeks. It's just going ridiculously viral. I mean, she had like 26,000 impressions on this pin, and it's not slowing down. It's really crazy to see, but it's not cheesy or cartoony. It's nice, it's clean, it's crisp, and Pinterest is aesthetic, right? And so people are looking for that. I don't mean to interrupt you, Lynn, but
No,
something you
no, I
said.
wanted to show you the cartoon I created. Can I
Oh,
show you
yes,
guys?
definitely.
This is what I want to, but I envision myself using from a personal standpoint, and what I want to convey, that this is where I plan on jumping on the bandwagon a little more, to make more fun of myself and to make it a little bit more, I don't know, enlightening, so to speak.
Hmm.
So, okay, how do I share my screen? I shared it with myself in my WhatsApp. Um, where am I? Share screen. That's what I created.
Oh, that's great.
So, because I want to promote that I've been primarily on Facebook for the last 17 years. Now I'm bringing a new audience over to my Pinterest. So
Oh,
I just
That
wanted
looks
to
really
show the
cool.
leap,
that's
you know.
fun.
I
I
thought it
love
was
it.
a clever way of doing it, but
Yes,
I don't
definitely.
necessarily like, I did put my own face into chat before I had them do this. I don't think that looks like me, but
That's how I feel about my stupid Facebook Bitmoji avatar ugly thing. Like, that's not me. I think it's fun. But also the attempt behind it isn't like I'm gonna make myself look better and more fit and more beautiful and more and thinner and younger with this AI. We're not catfishing people here. It's like you're having fun, and I think that's
yeah,
fun.
I,
Um,
Anyway.
And then my
it was
other
interesting.
question, my second question for you is, what are your goals with Descript? Like, what are you personally looking to do with it? Because this will help me in the training.
Oh, what are we doing with Descript?
Yeah.
I'm using for business and personal. For example, I just came back from a doctor's visit where he analyzed our blood and I recorded the entire session because I don't always understand what they say,
Okay.
medical terminology. So I dumped that over. I had on my phone, I can't send it to myself. I have to put it in WhatsApp because that's the only tool that will hold something so big. It
Oh,
was 40-minute. He talked to us for 40 minutes. Jeff and I had a joint session together. And that's something that I upload and I transcribe to make it easier for me to understand. I also take my lives and I break them up into 30, 45, or 60-second increments, sometimes 3 minutes at max.
okay.
I also have been using a lot of um, like business growth videos that I found or trainings that I've set in on where I can't keep up. My note-taking skills are not what they used to be 20 years ago. So I take those videos and there's a transcriber that you can, there's another free tool that married that has a partnership with Descript that you dump the YouTube video on the link. It'll pull that YouTube video in and then it'll transcribe it for you.
Yeah.
I do
Okay.
that quite a bit.
Okay. Because I didn't want to just make a video with my favorite features. Like when we say, like, really, all those filler words that we use, the AI inside of Descript will remove all filler words and chop your video for you.
Oh, all the time, always
Yeah.
using that. And
Okay.
also, I wish there was an AI way of identifying speakers.
Oh, yeah, I know. You have to manually like speaker one, speaker
Hmm.
two, and
Yeah.
then so yes, the ums and the ahs, we can
And
definitely
then the
do that.
switching of because I record all my videos in this landscape
Okay.
mode
Oh, so you want
and the auto
916.
switch. Well, there is a way to auto switch. When you bring something in, you can automatically change it to portrait, but you don't always want all of it to be portrait because sometimes you have an overlay.
Yeah.
If you're doing the remix, for example, you have you're above or another person is above you and then your reaction is below it. You don't necessarily want that to be a portrait. You want that still to be landscape. So I'm curious if there's an easier way of doing that in Descript because I've attempted that a few times and got frustrated and quit.
All right. Sounds good. We'll make it happen.
But so I posted the picture of Phil in the chat,
He's a
and
park
Amanda's got a
ranger.
question.
No, it looked like Butch was the
Oh,
park
I
ranger.
love
Did I get it
it.
wrong?
Look at, hold on, let me open this.
That's great.
Oh, Butch.
I didn't blow it up very big. Was that you or me, Butch? I thought that
That's
was you
you.
as the park
Dude, that's
ranger.
you. You're the park
Oh,
ranger.
I got to blow.
Yeah. That was great, Butch.
Oh, I see.
Amanda.
Oh, yeah. Well, would you mind just looking at my Pinterest? I've posted a couple of pins yesterday. I'm really slow at doing all of this. My Canvas skills are not very good. And I
Mine
just
neither.
take forever trying to do something. And then when I look at other people's pins and I click on it, they generally take me to a blog. I don't know if it's just those particular people, that pin that I like, I click on it, it takes me to a blog. Well, I don't have a blog. Of course, Butch has a blog, but so the only thing I've been putting on my link for like the travel is our web page. So I don't know if that's the best thing to do or not. Butch is shaking his head.
I know. I think it's different in what you offer. I've always looked at the 20,000-foot view and it's like, how can we support a very healthy, I'm going to call it evergreen ecosystem? And so when I train network marketers, MLMers specifically, we know that network marketing products are the best. And we know that they can come with a pretty hefty price tag. We get what we pay for, right? And so the general public might not be ready to invest. They don't look at it as investing, they look at it as spending. I don't want to spend that. And yes, I did, Lynn. So what happens is when we just and only send people to our replicated website or to our, our company's website, we might get what we call a drop off with the customer journey. Whereas they see it and they're like, I like it, but I'm not going to act on that right now because I know someone who was with that company and I don't like that person. So I don't want to do business. Like, that's real crap. That stuff happens. Or, oh, that's too expensive. They haven't been warmed up enough yet to see the value. So some things that I like to do, and this is why you see so many blogs out there, is because blogging is easier for most people than creating a ton of different lead magnets. And then you're having to email and support your email list all the time. So you're not wrong for pinning to your travel site. Is it going to take longer? Potentially. So some additions for you are, could we create a couple of lead magnets that you build just a simple opt-in funnel? And you say, here are, 5 travel hacks if you're going to whatever, maybe some of the destinations you offer, or packing tips or things that people would want to download. That way you're just growing your email list and you're pinning about those lead magnets. They're getting on your list and then you can communicate with them. You can invite them to a Zoom. You can, talk to them anytime about anything. In addition to that, then the blogging is kind of the next step down from building an email list. It's not as quick to drop off as sending them directly to your site. They still have to read the story, they still have to feel, but at least we have more space than 500 characters from a pin. So we can tell a story. We can share more and warm them up more. And then you can link your site or whatever it is you want to bring them to in the blog. And that seems to be a very natural progression in the customer journey. So blogging or lead magnet. And I have your account up. Let me get to some of these questions. Do people really take the time to read? Absolutely, they do. People consume and learn differently, right? Like, I have very poor reading comprehension. I would rather listen to a video. So that's why in my own personal strategy, one of the things that my company does for lead gen is we start with a YouTube video. We do 3 a week. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I release a new YouTube video. It's very specific. It's very like, we'll go to Google or SpyFu or whatever your favorite keyword tool is to see what people are asking in your specific niche. And then you answer that question on your YouTube video. So somewhere around 8 minutes, 10 minutes or less on the YouTube video. Very tight, very specific, inspirational, educational, and you're making an offer. And the offer can lead them into a travel site or a product, right? Doesn't matter what it is. And so there you've got YouTube flexing for you. And whether you're working with ChatGPT or not, whatever, I don't care. But take that video and turn it into a blog article. And now what you can do is embed that video into your blog. Excuse me. So when the reader, whether they're coming from Pinterest or otherwise, they're on the blog. If they want to read, they're going to stay right there. If they prefer video like we do, they'll click the YouTube and they'll outbound and they'll go watch it on YouTube. So what we're doing is we're just really meeting the user where they're at. And then all of the pins will push people into the blog. So you're building an ecosystem that's evergreen and more sustainable than just pinning to like a network marketing website. All right. I know it feels like a lot. So as far as the best lead magnet or capture tool, do you mean like funnel builder? It depends on you. It depends on your budget. It depends on the simplicity. Some people get very tech frustrated. I do. And so there's some great tools out there. Kate is using System.io right now. System.io. It's a great tool. Seems to be pretty user friendly. And you can get started completely free. And you can build 3 funnels for free and get the hang of that.
With-
I've been using Thrivecart for years, and that's only because, yes, it's user friendly and it's a one-time payment of like $495. There's no monthly fees. And so at a point in my time, it was like that was more feasible financially than another monthly expense.
So that is a lifetime.
Yes. Yep.
And then Thrivecart can also be used for a shopping funnel too.
Yes,
So it's multidimensional.
it is.
And that was, can you go into more depth as to why you chose that tool?
Because I hated Go High Level. And the company that I was working with at the time moved into Go High Level. And when I tell you, I will punch a hole through a wall, I will bash my face against a desk. Like, I cannot tell you enough when tech, it rattles me like nobody's business. And if I can't sit down and do something with ease, I lose it. Like, I'm going to break out in hives and lose it. And to me, Go High Level was doing all of that to me. And so I went on a deep dive and I found a company called Attractwell. User friendly, affordable, not as robust as what I needed. And so I just went down this like rabbit hole of finding these tools. And that's how I found Thrivecart. And I liked the fact that you could do exactly what you just said. And it was a one-time lifetime payment.
Okay, can I ask you more questions
Yes.
about Thrivecart? Or I know this wasn't Thrivecart training, but I'm curious because I am at a stalemate for the same reasons. It's becoming increasingly frustrating to figure out what to do. My husband is in IT and still hasn't found the appropriate tool for us. So whatever we do, Thrivecart, obviously, you've got your courses in there, you've got your affiliate marketing in there, you've got all of the things that every time we go into something, we see Thrivecart success with, Kim Thrivecart. And so that leads me into, you're the only influencer mentor that I have experienced over the last 5 years of paying for coaching that's using Thrivecart.
I know. And I get hammered for it all the time.
Well, I'm not hammering you. I just want to understand because
No, the
you're
big dogs
obviously
do. Mark's trying to get me into ClickFunnels. This one's trying to get me into Go High Level. And I'm like, I can't. I can't.
Well, it's working for you. Why?
It's done plenty. We've done over $1 million in sales through the system. So it's fine.
Exactly.
It functions fine.
And it's minimalistic compared to the others that you've already mentioned. So, which is where our frustration is. And I don't even find, because I am in ACE right now, and ACE just started putting forms in about 6 months ago, and I even find those complicated.
When Ray first told us about ACE last year, I
Mhm.
was one of the first to sign on and I canceled it at my 90-day. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Like, I'm telling you, if it's too complicated, I'm out the door.
Yeah.
And that's why. But I will honestly tell you, depending on what you need for your current business model, and you'll grow with tools as you grow and evolve. Something that's basic, like the big dogs will look at me and be like, this is like training wheels. Like, you're still using a system. I'm like, it's fine. It works for me. But you could feel like you're duct taped together at certain points. So for example, your Go High Level, your ClickFunnels, your systems that are more robust, even System.io, I think, has this feature where you can text people from inside of the system. You can email from inside of the system. We cannot do those things in Thrivecart. So if I want to build an SMS list, I have to go buy Project Broadcast, which is like $10 or $15 a month, but it's another standalone tool. And then I have an email system, which I use Aweber. I've been with Aweber for 10 years, still love them. I can't, like, I'm just an old nanny dog. Like, I can't. I go to bed at 8:30. I can't. Like, I don't want to change. And so it's working for me. But if someone else looked at my system and they're like, oh, you are duct taped together. And I'm like, yeah, well, it works for me. But you can build your funnels, you can build your courses, you can have affiliates. It tracks the reporting, it connects with Stripe, it connects with PayPal. You just can't email from inside of it. You can't text from inside of it. So if you're okay with that, I would say Thrivecart all the way. But if you want everything under one house, under one roof, you need like a system IO or something.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That helps.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Amanda, are you feeling more comfortable in your lifestyle vibe? Is it coming together for you?
Say it again. I had to click the button real
I
quick.
said probably not, Kim. I'm just very slow at this. And I want to do everything just right. And so I procrastinate and don't do anything.
Ah, procrastination.
Yeah. I think, oh, if I can't do it right, I just better not do it.
Yeah. So right's different than perfect. So that's good. I can settle for right. I can't settle for perfect.
Oh,
But
no.
here's what I'll tell you. Let me,
Can I throw in a hint?
yes, you
for Em-
absolutely can.
Amanda, I felt the same way. And so I would just create and save everything. I wouldn't post it. And I ended up with, I don't know, like 30 pins sitting in save. And I had a day where I took a deep breath and it's like, okay, I'm going to do one of these. And then it's like, oh, that wasn't too bad. And I did like three. So save, do stuff, but save it and then go back to it when you're feeling relaxed and confident.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kim.
Oh, such good
Yeah.
advice, Kate.
Yeah.
And I have to shut up because we get into high level meetings.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I reached out to you the other day. Like she needs some Mama Kim time. Like she needs, I'm coming in February. I'll see you in February.
That's what you said about Chicago. So if you don't show up,
I'm
you better
coming.
make sure the front door is locked
Let me
24/7.
let me give you some assurance, okay? I'm having Julie fly into Knoxville just so I can pick her up from the airport so we can drive together for Atlanta. So how's that for accountability?
Okay.
All right. Um, so Amanda, this looks really good. I love that you're focused on Valentine's Day and those romantic places to go. I scanned your QR code. It goes to your link tree perfectly. You've got some great keywords here in your title. You have your About Me section that's speaking to the singular person. You've brought those keywords in there. You're letting them know how you help, and you're giving them a call to action. So far, everything is right. Okay. Then, if we look at romantic places to go, I love this. One thing that I would recommend is remember, every time you create a new board, you want to come into the board, click on your three dots, your ellipses up here, and just edit this to add in a board description. So this is just an opportunity for us to be able to layer in more keywords for the system to understand. What are we talking about? Who are we talking to? And get those keywords in there. Your graphics, they're perfect, right? They tell the story, they have movement, they're great. I think you're doing a great job. If we look at this, Valentine's gift ideas. So whether knowingly or not, you're adding keywords right on your Canva graphic, which is what Pinterest wants to see. So you're already so far so good. It matches, right? Valentine's Day gifts, all of that matches what's on the text in your Canva graphic. So that's good. And then guaranteed much better than flowers, which will die in a few days. That is so true. I hate flowers. They remind me of a funeral, and I don't want flowers ever, but I'll take that. And so when we visit your site, it takes us through, and that's perfect. But it is going to require the right person at the right time to click this link and want to go ahead and move forward. So I'm not giving you more work right now because you are doing it right. All I'm saying is for success long term, maybe consider, do I start a blog where I can create community and bring people in through storytelling and then make the offer? Or can we build a couple of lead magnets that get them onto an email list where I can talk to them over time? And, the new rule of thumb, I think I've shared this in this class, but statistically, our consumers, there's a framework of 7-11-4. Did we talk about this? 7-11-4. In order for a buyer to make that decision to move forward right now, they need to consume about 7 hours of our content. That's a lot. It's proven that buyers are moving slower than ever because trust is currency. And that's because all the fake AI crap. Kidding, Phil, kidding. And then 11 is 11 different touch points. So they may just bite-size microscopic pieces, right? And then the 4 is from 4 different platforms. So this could be a blog, Pinterest, your email list, Facebook, or YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, your email, however you're choosing to build your ecosystem. So 7-11-4. And that really is where we're at right now. So if we can give people, and it's true, like I see strangers, like people who are new to me, they'll comment on a pin, and then a day or two later, I'll see them commenting on a YouTube video. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this crap is actually true. It's working. Like, this is what they want. And that's why when we build this virtual spider web, it's not about working more. It's really not. It's not about working harder. It's about understanding strategy and how the pieces tie in together. And that's why when I was talking to Phil about these YouTube videos, if you're going to create something one time, do it with purpose and then reuse it, recycle it. So that YouTube video could be turned into shorts through something like Descript. And then you point those short videos, right? You could put those shorts on TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, Pinterest as a video pin, obviously YouTube Shorts. And it points people back to that main pillar video. And then with that YouTube video, you can embed it into a blog. So that blog article becomes the second piece of content. You're not recreating something new. You're just adding on to what was already there. And then I like to work smart. So this might feel like a lot, but when you're all ready, we'll take the appropriate steps. We can connect what's called an RSS feed from your blog to your Pinterest account. And all that means is they're talking together. So when you publish the blog article, it automatically publishes to Pinterest. And that's what Butch's pins are doing. That's what my pins are doing. That's what the AI girl, Jamie, I showed you. She's not even creating pins for herself right now. Those images that are AI generated, they're being pulled from her blog articles. So she's not even creating pins, and she's dominating the market right now. And then if you're creating pins, right, so you can see with one good piece of content, it's just being spliced up and repurposed with strategy behind it. And so we end up working less, more intentionally, but less. And it takes a little bit to get there. So 7-11-4.
What do you think about our school community is set up for both of us?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would point people to there as well, for sure.
That's what I've been sharing with her is let's take everything to the school. And
Yeah.
I'm repointing to my blogs off of things that aren't the full blog, but the full blog points to the school.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah. Have you had any new community members come in since the last time we talked?
just the one since the other day.
Awesome.
But that's also 5-6 days ago. Life went back to
Yeah.
the hat changed. So
I could tell because you went quiet on me. So
yeah.
Amanda, when he goes quiet, it's scary.
Yeah.
It's like mom's in the room wondering why the kids are so quiet in the other room. Something's
Right.
wrong.
Well, if
Ring on the wall. Yeah.
if I could show you, but not, it's amazing. Basically, about 300, no, about 200 documents in 5 days.
Oh my gosh. Remember the hole punching through the wall kind of talk earlier?
Yeah, oh, that's what, trust me, it's like, and I'm sitting here now waiting on our attorney to call me back, and it's like, so, but
So we're at the top of the hour. Phil, do you have a question? Come on out.
There we go. My biggest challenge right now, I feel like I've got the cart before the horse. And what I need to do, and I tried to do this, I was trying to use Chat GPT to make my freebie. I was
Mhm.
doing like a small booklet, and I used that, and I forget the name of the other one. There's another one, like a guy's named Claude. And I got what I wanted explained out about my product in a way that it was like advising the people what they need to take care of their pets, and then explaining how my product took care of all that. But then when I try to get Chat GPT to put it into a PDF format so I can make it into a booklet and also print it so I get something to show, I'm making
Yeah.
big hands, but it's really it changes exactly what I have into something different. It changes words, it changes format, and it even we made rules and it promises me it'll follow the rules and then it doesn't. So is there another way if I were to get that verbiage out of Chat GPT that I can make a PDF out of it so I could finally get my hand out? So once I start doing all this posting and the people want their freebie, that I actually have it to give to them rather than an excuse.
So I'm going to give you the Kim response, and then I'm going to tell you, you and Butch need to go to Facebook Messenger and have a
Okay.
conversation.
Okay.
All right. I am, when I tell you, you don't have to be smart to make a lot of money. I'm a dingbat. I dropped out of high
You're
school.
pretty smart.
I make it, yeah, thank you. Right. I've learned a lot along the way. I hate being frustrated because of things like this. So I may take a longer route to get something done, but it will always get done. So in that situation, I would go to Canva. And if I were to create something new, I would type in the word workbook. There's beautiful, beautiful templates in Canva, workbook templates, and I would work with ChatGPT. I don't want that thing to pump out a PDF or a graphic. I don't want you to do anything for me. Just give me the copy, the text. So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to
Okay.
go to Canva and I'm going to paste it piece by piece into a workbook that then I can save as a PDF.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
because I already
that's
got all the verbiage, but I can't get it into the format that I wanted. That's my only problem. And Chat GPT is like a big liar, or else it's retarded.
yeah, don't say that. That's Butch's friend. So he's going to talk to you later.
Sorry,
But
Butch.
no,
no,
actually, right now, Chat, Anthropic, a lot of the major AIs are having a technical issue, a technical problem.
Okay, so it's not me.
The backside of all the AIs, the ability to print doxes, to print documents, is broken.
Oh,
oh, that's helpful.
It's
yeah.
um, it's something that's been going on now for about 3 weeks.
Okay.
Things are moving. AI moved to 5.1. I'm beta testing 5.1 and beta 5.2 with
For
chat.
Chat GPT?
So the problem with that, it's moving so fast that Microsoft can't keep up with the language models going back and forth. It's kind of what Glenn was saying Monday night. There was a couple things that happened that all of a sudden it came through. It now works, and they're running with caches. That's why it's working. So there's things like that going on. But like Kim just said, your best place to do a book, bar none, is Canva.
Really? Okay.
It used to be Amazon Print, and see, AI, you turned it on. I raised my hands up and it said I wanted to ask you a question. But it used to be Amazon would do the print mode. You could get your book ready, send it to Amazon, they'd print it, put it in their store deal, sell it, and you could do
Oh,
it.
wow.
But that's so old it's not worth even talking about. So, but that's an issue right now. All the major LLMs are having is they're growing faster than the
Then their
support
technology.
the support platforms that they're using are not caught up to them.
Okay.
So use Canva.
Okay, that makes it easy. Thank you. I just was looking for a workaround because I've been beating my head against the wall, and I'm like the worm when I run into the rock. I want to go around it, but I couldn't figure out how to manage it.
Dude, post those questions and those frustrations in the group. I'm very serious.
Okay.
I'm going to leave you all with this. When we started together 10 weeks ago, you all came through the webinar, and what I said to you was, we're going to learn how to pin affiliate marketing. But I also promised you that you would leave here feeling like you got a master's degree in marketing. And it's not to overwhelm you at all, but it's to show you how, when we put one foot in front of the other, we're growing, we're evolving, as is our business, And so, in order to create the leverage that we really want to create and be able to step away from the computer and the phones, we need these evergreen systems and these evergreen automations. But it is true. You can pin consistently. Amanda, you're not slow. You don't even have to pin every single day if you don't want to, because these pins are learning, they're working for you, and we get to build however we see fit. So I'm very proud of all of you. And I will do the Descript and the Amazon trainings. If you have any questions, please ask in the group, because our life together here has been so much more than just Pinterest. What's the next step for you? And I want to make sure that you have that. And I want to make sure in 2 weeks, when we part ways, you feel very supported and you feel like that you got all the value that you came here for. So Lynn,
Do you
take
have a
us away.
Thrivecart affiliate link?
Yes, I do. It is that, did that work? Successwithkimward.com
Well,
/
so if I'm in your Thrivecart, then where do I go, I guess? Maybe that's my question. How do I look into pricing and all of that?
log out of your account with me or open an incognito window and visit that link right there, and it will give you pricing. And if you choose to enroll, you can enroll with the same email you've used under my system.
Okay, don't close this Zoom yet. I'm
Okay.
coming back to get the
That's
link.
okay. I'll message it to you. I'll send it in Messenger.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me copy it and send it over now. All right,
Okay,
my
thank you.
friends. Thank you for today. Thank you for every day. Thank you for this class. Thank you for being here. And next time we are together is our final time together, and that is on Christmas Eve. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Thank you for the help with my dilemma.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye, guys.